What's going on there, Workforce? Chris here with Work to Game, and it is time for the new trial fight for 4.3, Tsukuyomi. This is a really quick guide because there's not much to worry about here, so we're going to go ahead and run in and pull. I'm going to be off-tanking this one, so I'll be speaking from that stance. And you can see I'm number 2, the tank is number 1. The tank's going to get hit by Torment unto death. This is a cone out in front, this cleave tank buster. Don't stand up there with him. Zaki Osabi is going to be your fans that go out, and we have seen this mechanic in trials before. None of this is new stuff. Just run to where the last one drops. It's important that everybody has the same theory here, because later we're going to start to layer stack mechanics on top of this, and then run back in as the fans go off. Reprimand is going to be your raid wide, so as long as everybody's topped off, this really shouldn't hit that hard. And then we're going to go into Midnight Haze. This is our first ad phase, kind of, and they're going to spawn, usually one slightly before the other, so I'll go ahead and run to kill that, and they are going to run towards the middle of the map and then begin casting to ashes. Don't let that go off. So we are going to go ahead and kill the one, and then before we kill the other, we're going to stay still for this line AoE. There is plenty of time to kill the other one, because once you kill one, the other one seems to stop moving. So you're no longer worried about it. It'll begin casting its to ashes, and then you just burn it down. Now, Nightbloom is going to take us into our kind of alternate reality phase without being too spoilery. There's only one section of this that's even tankable, so you can go ahead and switch to DPS stance as a tank and burn these guys down. Then the off-tank can grab these 3, pull them to the main tank if your main tank doesn't feel comfortable grabbing all 6, and then you guys can burn them down. Now you're going to go ahead and burn down a third set of ads, and then Xenos is going to spawn. Now, a good rule of thumb is anytime there's handrails, assume that sometime down the road, in an extreme or whatever, that it's not going to be there. I haven't done anything outside of the normal yet. So just stand between him and the middle of the map, and he won't knock you back to the handrail. Burn him down before the timer ticks out. Most people get it around 60 to 75 in my experience. And go back to the fight. Now, Celemancy is going to split the map in 2. This is your dark side and your white side. Watch your stacks. If you let them get to 5, you're going to die. Honestly, switch it 2 or 3. And then when these donuts pop up, just go ahead and run to the donut for the opposite color so that counts as your switch. This is really important as we go later on the fight, because we're going to start having other mechanics layered on top. The line AoE, if you can layer that close to the line, that'll let people who need to switch differently than you go ahead and bounce back and forth accordingly, because we're all managing our stacks separately. And there's all sorts of, raid-wide damage and stuff like that going out, so it's just important that everybody is making the healer's job possible. Now we're going to go back into the previous phase, and you're noticing that we're starting to layer those stack mechanics, and now we're going back into the black and white phase, and there's our to ashes guys again. So it's not anything too shocking. This stack mechanic is a little different. Lunacy, this is going to hit 3 times, so stay put. 1, 2, and 3. And so just make sure you're there for that. And this 2/3 of the thing, Darkblade, is going to go out. That's not a big deal until you start to layer it with everything else. Just stay tight in the middle of the map when possible, and you will get this down. It's really not too bad of a fight. It seems like a lot going on until you break down each mechanic individually and just pay attention. It is an absolute blast, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy the story. Had a ton of fun kind of learning what all is going on here. This has been Chris with Work to Game. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I will see you guys next time.
Hey guys, it's me. Thanks so much for watching this video, and we hope to see you on our next.
Is there anywhere you think they could see us in the meantime?
Well, right now you probably can catch us out on Twitch. We usually stream quite a lot. So the link is in the description below for our Twitch page. And if you guys want to support us and you like what we do here on YouTube, you can actually support us for free by using your Twitch Prime sub if you're Amazon Prime.